Hello, welcome back to Vegas part 2. So I just love this, standing here looking at the city centre. It's so cool. Right, I'm going to start part 2 with another handy hint, because when I was on the plane there were lots of people that had never been to Vegas before, and the things that I take for granted that people know, they don't know. And the one main thing nobody knew is about smoking, which really surprised me. So if you smoke or vape, obviously generally you can't do that indoors. So my thing that I need to let everyone know is if you're in a casino, you can smoke or vape. There are exceptions to the rule. The exceptions to the rule are Crystal's shops and Park MGM, and also anywhere that serves food you can't do it. Oh, and if you're downtown Brian Christopher's slot area. But apart from that, if you're in a casino and you're at the slots and you're chilling out, you can smoke and vape. I'm surprised people don't know that, but people don't know that. I know a lot of people that watch this have been to Vegas a lot and they're like, yeah, alright, calf. But new people do not know it. So there we are. That's a handy hint to start part 2. I'm on my way. Oh, it's getting windy. I hope that's not affecting the sound. I'm on my way to the Sphere to go and see U2UV again, because it's too good to not go to. So I will speak to you later. Do you know what? You always learn new things. I've never realised before that standing here on the bridge by the Miracle Mile shops at Planet Hollywood, you get a really good vantage point of the fountain show without having to stand there being squashed in with people. That works! I'm back again, still working my way down to the Sphere for U2, but I'm at Venetian, so I'm virtually there. So I'm going to stop in and go and look for the new Dracula slot, because I'm very, very excited about the Dracula slot. But it's just a nice spot here, isn't it? It's so pretty. It's not bad. It's, what is it, Monday? And it's 8:30. And it's super quiet here. The middle section was all busy, all the way down through Flamingo and Harrah's and all around there. When you get to here, it's nice and calm and quiet. There was something, what was it? Oh yeah, I was going to say another thing that for new people, that you should always sign up for players cards. All casinos have players cards, and if when you play a slot you put your players card in the machine, you start to earn points that go towards various things. Now I am biased and I say MGM is the best one, because they will give you room comps, they'll give you dining credit, they'll give you free play, but there are other players clubs available. Anyway, to sign up it's free. You just go to the desk, show them ID, and you get a card and put it in every time you play. Now that sounds simple, but somebody earlier, I went to, what are you doing? Because I told him to put his players card in, and then I showed him how to play. He didn't know Dragon Link, so I explained how to play Dragon Link, just different denominations and bets, etc, etc. And then I walked back and I went, why is your player card sitting on the machine? And he said, well, I put it in. I went, yeah, but you have to leave it in. He'd been playing for 2 days, spent a couple of $1,000, but was putting his card in and thought you just put it in and took it out again. No, you put your card in and you leave it in. That man has just lost $2,000 worth of players' points. So please, don't take your players' card out of the machine, but remember to take it out when you leave. Anyway, I've got to get down to the Sphere, so that's another handy hint for everyone. I know there are people watching this who've gone to Vegas a million times and going, all right, we know, but not everyone does. Right, I'll be back later. Hey, I'm notorious for being blind as a bat, but even I can see that over there is Dracula. There he is, look, he's peeping over the top. So anyone that wants to look for him in Venetian, he is near the high limits. And now, oh, he's gone blue, look, he's calling me. He's calling me. I bet it's full up and I can't get a seat, but we shall try. I am Dracula. Well, all I'll say is, I was really excited about playing this game. No, that is not my screen, that's a demonstration screen. I think the only thing I can say is that he sucked me dry. That is the fastest 20 bucks I've lost since I've got here, and not even a hint of a bonus. I will be back, Count. I am Dracula, and I will take all of your money. That sounded like the Count from Sesame Street. Sorry about that. God damn it. Alright, well, it's only my first attempt at it. We will be back to try another day. You don't get away with it that easily, mate. One thing I would say is fair play to Venetian for these signs, because getting to the Sphere, the first time when you two were on, it was pretty new, and it was just bits of paper stuck on walls. From the centre of Venetian, there are signs like this all the way down the hallways directing you to the Sphere. And even someone who's blind as a bat like me can see these. They are literally every couple of 100 yards. And then when I go out that door, I'm heading for the Sphere. So yeah, well done to Venetian for putting really clear signs up.
That's how high the Sphere is.
Check it out. She just said you can fit the Statue of Liberty inside the Sphere. That's how tall it is. It's beautiful.
Don't put anything on the just right there.
Oh my god, this place blows my mind. If you haven't been to the Sphere, oh god, there's these bloody robots that keep talking and they interact with you and they creep me out. But this place is just incredible. It is incredible. You can't get a feel for the magnitude of it unless you're actually standing in here, to be fair. But yeah, anyone who has a chance to come to the Sphere to see a show, see it. If you can see U2, definitely do that, because this is the third time I've been.
That's amusing.
I cannot
so
wait.
Getting lost is for
once again, I've been to see U2UV at the Sphere. You have to go and see it. I wept with the state of me. I wept with joy throughout. Again, it is the most amazing show, and the Sphere is incredible. If you get a chance, come and see this show. I'm serious. One final word on the events at the Sphere. Take a look around me. Look in front of me. Look behind me. The organisation of how they get people out of that building is amazing. The staff are incredible. They've got so many staff just helping everyone, because everyone goes in and looks confused and gets vertigo going up the stairs, and so the staff are amazing. But look, there's no pushing, shoving crowds. They filter people out in different directions so that it's all smooth and calm. I can't speak highly enough, but then you know that because I just keep on and on and on. Oh, and one other thing that really surprised me, I was hiding my water bottle down my trousers thinking they're going to take it off me. They don't. I had another water bottle in my hand that I'd nearly finished, and I thought they were going to tell me to put it in the bin, and they were like, no, that's fine, you can take it in. That really surprised me at a concert venue. Anyway, yeah, I know it wasn't a real concert, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, nearly back at the Strip, and I promise I'll shut up about the Sphere and U2 for now. I'm just checking in on my walk back from the Sphere, and I find myself once again very surprised by how quiet the Strip is. This is midnight outside Flamingo. There's virtually no one here. I had this on Saturday night at about 1:30 in the morning, but then I think there was a shooting down at Circus, so maybe that's what put people off. But look at this, at Flamingo, there's literally no one here. I can only assume there was this weather advisory alert thing today, and everybody stayed indoors. I don't know. I mean, it is, to be fair, you see the trees, hold on. It is pretty gusty every now and then, and you are getting whipped in the face with bits of grit. It's not the best, but it's really not that awful. But it seems to have scared everyone away. Bizarre. Bizarre. See, look, I told you there's something weird going on. This is a conservatory at midnight. It's usually absolutely rammed. I never come here at this time on the basis that I don't get to see anything because everyone's in the way. There's like a handful of people here. So weird. Zombie apocalypse while I was watching U2. Look. No people at midnight. So, here I am in my lovely room and I'm just having a little relax and had a soak in the bath, and I thought to myself, I wonder, I suppose that's a boiler cupboard or electrics or something there. Bear in mind, I've been in this room since Saturday night and it's now Tuesday. And then I thought, well, there's no lock on it and there's a handle. So what's that about? I've just found out I've got a whole other closet and another safe. I've been in this room for 3 days and looking at a door with a handle on it, not realising what it was. Oh dear, I have told people a lot that I'm short-sighted, but that's just plain dumb. Good morning from Las Vegas. Yes, breakfast time for the pigeons. Now, I hope you can hear my voice because the wind is whistling across me. It's, what day is it today? It's Wednesday. Hold on, let me check. Wednesday the 2nd of April, and it's about 50 odd degrees going to a high of 59. Yes, the continuation of the death of the weather. It starts going up basically when I leave. It'll start heading back towards warm temperatures. So as soon as I get out of town, anyone that's coming to Vegas, you're safe to come here. Right, yes, off to Aria to sort out my Posh Burger debacle. I got a Posh Burger, $20 for 40 quid's worth of food from my Vegas Rewards. And when I went to get my Aria free play, the woman said to me, do you want me to put the Posh Burger on the card? And I said, yeah, why not? And as I walked away, she said, so you've got 72 hours. I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me that before you put it on the card? Because then it will run out before my friends arrive. So she told me she couldn't cancel it. I had to come back on the day and then she should be able to transfer it. So let's hope when I go to Posh Burger, she can transfer it so I can actually use the damn reward. Anyway, sun did come up and then disappeared into a cloud. Oh, I know. When I was talking about my handy tips for people, and I told you before, as if you watched the other video, I told people about the fact that you can smoke anywhere in a casino with a few exceptions. I forgot to mention there is also a smoking room at the airport where you can smoke and vape to your heart's content. Right, I'm going to go and sort my Posh Burger out. I've got more bread for the birds. That one looks very hungry. I will check in later. Hooray! All sorted. So there's Posh Burger right by the door of Aria, if people don't know. I'm sure most people do know. So yeah, that's what happens when they load it onto your card. So I didn't know, you've got 72 hours to use it, but they can transfer or extend that, but you have to come on the morning of the day. So I did it Sunday, I had to come today. But it's all sorted, it was no problem, she transferred it. Yeah, so Posh Burger for dinner tonight. Oh, one more thing, and again, I might be teaching my grandmother to suck eggs, but I often hop around on machines. I'll do 2 or 3 spins and think, nah, not working, and move on. What I've learned in here, because it counts the coins on the machines in Aria, which it doesn't do at Luxor, and it tells you how many more coins you need to go before you get points on your card. And what I've worked out after all these years is, if you do less than $5 of play, it seems, you don't get the points. So anyone that knows any different, do tell me, but it was coming up, counting, and then telling me I got the points. So the number of times I've only done 2 or 3 spins at 50 cents, I wouldn't have got points for that. So hopefully I've filled your heads with more knowledge, and now I'm going to go out into the howling wind and the freezing cold. Well, it's not that bad, but it is very windy and it is chilly, and I have got a jacket on, but it starts to rise again from tomorrow. The sun will rise. Okay, that's my bit of information, and I will be back with another vlog very soon. Okay, I know I said I was going, but I'm back in my BAM slot that I love very much, my 25-cent slot. I have to give huge credit to Cosmo. I don't often, but the games are playing well, the bonuses are hitting. I actually did the most obscene thing you can imagine, because she just walked past me, the cocktail waitress just walked past me and went, "Hey hun, do you want another White Russian?" And I went, "Could we leave it for a minute, maybe?" I'm gonna fall off the freaking chair. They do the best White Russians here. So yeah, I actually just turned down a drink at Cosmo, which is not something I thought I would ever say. And then, like, there's a bloke in a suit, I don't know what he is, a slot manager or something, just walked past. "Good morning, how are you?" Honestly, Cosmo today, where am I? I'm not usually that complimentary, but today I may never leave. Ooh. And it's the Cosmo BAM machine 25-cent bonus once again. This machine is flipping excellent. I know I said I was going, but you know, I'm falling off my chair hammered because the cocktail service is so good. If you can hear a word I'm saying, and I've got a coin show of 23.75 again. No, 23. I can't see straight. 23.55 for 25 cents. I walked in here nearly 2 hours ago with 50 bucks. Right now, I love Cosmo, and yes, I do realise I filmed this in portrait, but you don't care. I'll be back in another vlog soon when I've sobered up, maybe.